His name's Sandy, a mutt among the millionaires of Waikiki. He lives in a little house by the beach with his master, Dookie Kuahula, and 6 or is it 8 other beach boys. But when Dookie comes to work every day, Sandy thinks it's for only one reason, to go surfboarding. Nobody knows how Sandy got the idea that he could surfboard like people. He's been doing it since he was a pup. He's 8 years old now. The last time you asked for it was in Hawaii. We tried to find this dog without success, but this time he was right here waiting for us. There they are at the reef, catching a high breaker. Let's follow them in. Sandy knows we're watching. If Sandy has his way, they'll go right out again. Time for Dookie to get to his job, and Sandy can never understand why they don't go on riding all day long. He's not a trained dog. The fact is, Sandy has a mind all his own, so Dookie has to keep a sharp eye out. There's no telling where Sandy will hitchhike a ride next, even with a tiny 3-year-old kid. They start mighty young at Waikiki.
Happy got his start riding by chance. A trip to the vet was scheduled, but the family cars were unavailable. So Bob thought, why not the bike? And Happy took to it like a duck to water.
I think all dogs would like to ride in open air if they could get the chance. You know, they hang their heads out windows when they go places. But he enjoyed riding them immediately.
Happy's been riding now for 2 years. And though his style is flashy and looks dangerous, he and Bob have never had a mishap.
The dog is an exceptionally smart dog. It took me about 5 minutes until he was understood that's the way to ride. And then from there on, he knew what to do. He leans into the curves with me as we go into the curves, and he holds on very securely. If a paw should happen to step off of the seat, he just pulls himself back up.
Their only problem is people staring in disbelief.
Many hearing-impaired persons are unable to hear the ring of a phone. Though they can hear the voice on the line. In this scene, the training of a dog named Sundance is demonstrated by Gail Gold, a 32-year-old American who is Australia's leading hearing dog trainer.
Yes, thank you. Uh-huh. All right, goodbye.
Sundance is rewarded immediately for his performance. The technique is called positive reinforcement. No punishment for failures, only rewards for doing it right. How does a deaf person wake up when the clock goes off? Well, a dog named Bonnie shows how it's done. The basic training of these remarkable dogs focuses on alertness to certain sounds, those that demand immediate attention. Pam Cooper has another young dog, Beepa, in training, another pup rescued from the pound. Child care can be a serious problem for a mother who can't hear her baby's cry of distress. But first, an award to Beepa for responding correctly. Pam turns off the tape recording. Beepa gets another pat. Well done.
But to locate the victim, buried and near death, that takes the avalanche dog. Monsieur Spinas motions him on to where the skier was last seen. How does the dog find his victim? Even the experts aren't sure. They doubt that it's by sense of smell. Perhaps he somehow senses the warmth of the person. They don't know. But one thing they do know, if there's a man beneath that snow, the dog will find him. He stops and circles, barking. That's the signal. He begins digging frantically. The men move to help him. No way of knowing how deep they must go. Their one thought is to get the man out alive. And here he's found under several feet of snow. Without the avalanche dog, the search might have gone on for days. Now the effort to revive him. The faint heartbeat tells them they didn't come a second too soon. Once given emergency treatment there on the mountainside, he'll be moved to the helicopter. There's our snake in the grass, another big one. If the wind is right, the dog will catch the scent. She barks, circles, always a fraction of an inch beyond that deadly strike. Time for Horace to move in, quickly. The constant barking goads the snake, keeps it from retreating under the log. If it should go under, the hook on the pole will bring it out. A huge diamondback, 10 rattlers, and that's a lot. Immediately, Horace tries to divert the snake's attention away from the dog. He keeps waving. Yellow Gal moves behind him. All attention now on the hand. Pole in the left hand now, right hand free. This is the critical moment. Fork over the neck, pinning it to the ground, and Horace makes the grab. Real danger here. If the powerful snake should coil the arm, he's in for trouble. Now, watch the move. Tail in the left hand, and get a look at those fangs, savage jaws.
Most dogs become very much rejuvenated, having the ability to get around once again. We see dogs being dropped into a cart and then take off down the hall or down the street, you know, not having walked maybe for a year. They're very happy to be in these things.
Holly, get the ball.
Most of these dogs have been paralyzed because of car accidents that broke their backs or disc diseases that rendered their hind legs useless. But with the canine cart, their lives can radically change for the better.
The time for the hunt is when wild waterfowl are molting or too young to fly. Nellie also catches young deer. She has hundreds of fawns to her credit without harming one. So forgive her if she ignores that young duck. Lots of dogs can catch ducks. But only Nellie can catch big Canadian geese. And there's a beauty. Notice how she holds it with her paws? Didn't harm a feather.
Go get it, Deez. Get that frisbee. Get that frisbee.
Any dog can catch a frisbee.
Go get
Quite
it.
normal. But I wanted to do something a little bit different.
Come on, Deez. Come on.
Yeah, so I got her into climbing trees as a puppy.
Come on. Go get it. Go get it.
She's going constantly. She has more energy than any dog or person I've ever seen.
Come on, Deez. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it, girl. Get it. Good girl. Get that frisbee. Get that frisbee. Okay. Got it.
And she has an amazing sense of balance and coordination. And she just works from limb to limb, taking her time, using her head, thinking about it all the time. She's very determined to get that frisbee, and she'll do just about anything that's necessary to get it.
What do you do when your dog might need the services of a seeing eye dog? Well, in Paris, you have his eyes checked. Kim the Pekingese has been in a fight with a cat and not only got a black eye, but a scratched cornea as well. Kim obviously needs glasses. The first step is to check Kim's vision. What dog can resist a big bone? Well, Kim is doing a pretty good job of it. Maybe she isn't hungry. Or is it her eyes? Finally, Kim reacts. She definitely needs glasses. The next step is choosing the appropriate frame. In chic, fashion-conscious Paris, not just any frame will do. It must be in style, It must match the coiffure. After all, poodles never make passes at Pekingese in outdated glasses. But Peaks are particular. It takes many tries before Kim finally decides the best color this year is basic black.
Meet the perfect dog. He's obedient, loyal, easy to train, and cheap to feed. In fact, a few squirts of oil on the right parts keeps this mechanical mutt moving for almost a year. His name is R4, pronounced Arfer, and Steve built him out of odds and ends around the house. It wasn't quite as easy as going out and buying a real dog, but then anyone can own a real dog. Now, taking a dog for a walk is hardly unusual, but somehow Arfer always manages to draw a crowd. His body is 2 saucepans, his head is a soda siphon, his tail is a lemon squeezer, and his legs are vacuum cleaner parts. He's a real recycled pet. The whole contraption is driven by a small electric motor and a 12-volt motorcycle battery. Steve supplies Arfer's brain power through remotely operated radio controls. It took Steve almost 9 months of tinkering to build Arfer into the dog he is today. Arfer does everything a real dog does, even stopping at park benches. But he is housebroken, which is more than you can say for most dogs. As a matter of fact, most dogs don't know quite what to make of Arfer. Well, dogs aren't easy to impress, even for robots. But we've been impressed by Steve Brooks and Arfer because you asked for it.